Hello, and welcome to a Sunday edition of Robert versus the New York Times Crossword. Today we're going to the Sunday, December 8th, 2024 crosswords. Go for that 81-day streak. So here's your spoiler alert for the Sunday mini. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. And as always, free to play. Alright, let's do it. Spout, Stubbs, Peason, Opera, Usurp, and Pipes. Alright. A bar song, Tipsy. I don't know if I know this one. Shabuzi, 2024. Use up, crossing usurp. There. Very nice. Anyway, now for the main event. That's the Sunday Daily Grid, which is by John Kugelman today. Here's your spoiler alert. If you'd like to play along, pause the video here, click on the link in the description below. Daily Grid does require a New York Times game subscription. Sunday is the only day with a title. It's just for fun. So let's see what John Kugelman has in store for us. Let's get into it. Candy that resembles a tube of lipstick. Blank man. What is this? Push pop? Troop group could be USO. This could be Pac-Man. One of over 100 for Haydn. Nothing weird about that. As one does. Fingers crossed that you're wrong. Hope not. Sway. Pooch in the funnies is Odie. And when doubled, something seen atop a pyramid? Question mark. As you do, maybe? Pom-pom, I see. Is this pole? What a beautiful tackle box. Nice casting and such. Complimentary something? Symphonies. Okay. Youngest ever World Cup winner is Pele. Philosophical believer in essential unity. Italian title for Puccini's Butterfly. Madama Butterfly? Monism? Kennedy Center focus is the arts. That's in DC. Skedaddle. Figure of speech is orator. Anti-trafficking order is ATF. Toddler's term for a farm animal is a moo cow or moo moo. This is call. Moo cow. Shadow. Spice planet in the Dune universe is Arrakis. Okay. Over the line. Could be too far. This could be tail. Certain Boolean operators are ors. Number of eyes for a tarantula is ocho. Arcana, is that right? Squeamish. Soren stem of golf. Convertible casually. A rag top. Compliments for fishing. Fishing for compliments. Okay. I'll handle that. It's on it. Faint-hearted. Anika. Daytime TV staple. I don't see it. Still life vessels are yours. Desire is wish. Snail paste is pokey. Larry Flynn. That's where the ray gun is zaps. I think Steve Zahn, maybe. Lasso. Firebirds and Fieros. Pontiacs. Chewy Japanese there is Mochi. Blank Journey. Story framework. A hero's journey. Common sound from a white noise machine. Okay. Eau de toilette. Canonized King of Norway. Not Flynn. Saint Olaf, isn't it? Totally lose it. Okay. Faint-hearted. Probably wrong. Dump is a sty. Over and over is a lot. A loop for something. Or low alternative is Pinot. Top section of the food pyramid. Bats. Throwing for a loop. Monist. Okay. Throwing a loop for throwing. Okay. Fluffy footstool is poof. Lease. Ryan with Olympic swim medals is Ryan Lochte. Fruity smelling compound is an ester. Liable to and far from laid back. Type A. Apt to. Dutch astronomer with an eponymous ice cloud. The Oort cloud, right? Pot meet kettle. Leaning forward and holding the reins. Bocelli is a tenor. Position something. Animal that fights by necking. A giraffe. These could be grift. Position for something. Certain erogenous zone is a G-spot. Cheese that's often smoked is Gouda, like some waves. Sonic, wand waving words. Presto something. Accidentally using salt instead of sugar, say. Okay, what's this? Lana Del Rey. Woohoo, that's awesome. Suffix with block or stock, that's aid. Commenced can be led off. Instrument heard on painted black is the sitar. Faint of heart is what this is. Family tree. Position for jockeys. Jockeys for position. Okay, can. Soap. This could be TKO. St. Olaf was right. A lock. Go loco. Focus of a house committee. Between Ghana and Benin is Togo. A jig here. Ethics. Locks. Okay, I didn't really read that carefully. Sways is totters. Branded item at a bank could be a pen. This is the run. Song of praise is a paean. Great Lake people are Eries. Acronymic epithet for one who's not conservative enough. A Republican name only. Fills in for. Acts as, maybe. Let's go. Discussion sites are forums. Una vez. We had un up there and una down here. Marathon fee or campaign donation. Okay. Cuisine with sticky rice. Could be Lao, a cleft chin. A Latin character who hates crackers is Iago. A recipe. Disaster for a recipe. Okay, this is an LSAT. Shout out to PB Gector. One up militarily is outgun. This is Asus. Tusked Warcraft race. Is it orcs? How freelancers work on spec. Confirmation is a ritual. Complete as a circuit. Closes. Presto Changeo. Log front of the E Street Band. Stan gets not being allowed to lick the spatula clean. Vested birdie is eagled. Many think tank hires. Cowpokes compadre. Okay. Cause of a Big Bang, TNT. Carter who played Wonder Woman. Toy Center theme park is Legoland. Ed Necrobobble on The Simpsons. Mascot of the Baltimore Ravens is Poe. PG-13 word. Parental. Burden is onus. It's bigger than a butte. It's a mesa. Raging Bull boxer Jake something. This is Spore. It's very old-timey crossword stuff. Cousins of magpies. Fixed as a printer's on jam. One run for the money, right? I don't really know. Advance to the blank railroad. Nearest. Linda Carter, right? Blacked, say. Capital of New South Wales. Sydney? Hard here. I guess this is PhD. Glutton for a punishment, right? Agent Smith's nemesis is Neo in the Matrix. Gives the nod as okays. This was Tree. Wharton major in brief. Econ. Join in. Salt say season. Etern is everlasting. Slacked. If so, word for jelly or pie. Moon, I see. Instant message to Slack like at work. Gusto is Elan. Morsel for Miss Muffet. Birds and whey is what she's eating. What did I tell you? C is Tyrone Bigums. Resume figure is your GPA. And also, all right. Just for fun is the reason that we're flipping around these phrases. Fishing for compliments becomes compliments for fishing. Throwing for a loop becomes a loop for throwing. So we're flipping around the 4. Jockeys for position becomes position for jockeys. A recipe for disaster becomes disaster for a recipe. One's money for a run becomes a run for one's money. And punishment for a glutton becomes a glutton for punishment. All right. I can kind of see it, I guess, as a theme. But sort of just a big theme, right? Some reasonable ones here. I feel like there's no consistency in the themers to make, and that's because they wanted to make the length symmetric, right? Like this could easily be throw for a loop, or throws for a loop, or thrown for a loop. So like when there are 2 ings here, I expected this to be an ing, and jockeying for a position is a thing. It just wouldn't match symmetrically. This could be recipe for disaster. This A here, I don't know. This A here also, and this A here. I guess there's an A here too. Maybe all these have A's before the nouns. So maybe it's not so bad. And the ones in a themer is always kind of awkward, but you do need a run for something money, a run for your money, a run, So I get it. Yeah. It's just these ings that I thought at the beginning. Anyway, spore. This is an old crossword word. I don't even see it anymore, but whatever. Bloodhound's trail. A lot of O's in this thing as I'm looking for spore. Is it lower? Yeah, it's here. It's not great, Phil, but NIH. We have una and un. I wonder if that counts as a... Didn't we have un somewhere up here? Can't see it at the moment. Oh, no, we did right here. Does that count as a duplicate? It kind of does, right? I mean, those are the same word, just in slightly different Romance languages. I don't know about that. I guess what could you make this though? I wonder if there's anywhere. This is stuck between 2 themers. You maybe don't have so much of an option of what to do. Could you have gotten rid of this somehow? I'm not sure. Anyway, it's not my job. Let's just take a look at some stats. It's gonna be fast. It's at least gonna be fast for me, but I suspect fast for everybody. Okay, 3/4 of users are solving faster than their Sunday average. A third much faster. And I also went much faster. 25% faster than my Sunday average. Or that sub 9 Sunday. It's pretty good for me. Anyway, let's move on to some more puzzles, starting with the Telegraph PlusWord. Here's your spoiler alert for the PlusWord. There's a link in the description below. PlusWord's free to play. It's a British mini crossword meets Wordle at the end. Go bad and wreck. Not big. So small. Molten rock could be magma. Paved area next to a house, e.g. Could be Atlas at 7 across. Patio. It's spoil, isn't it? So gel anagram. Ogles. What might follow body, mirror, or spitting? That's image. And type of beam is a laser beam. Loopy. All right, pretty easy Wordle part of that because we get LOO and the work the P go. It's got to go here. Yeah. All right. And let's end as we always do on the Nerd Times Connections puzzle, where we try to make 4 groups of 4. see if we can get connections pilled today. What do we have today? Sun, fly, horn, wings, associate, legs, fellow, bow, or bow, storm, chum, relate, liberty, bait, equate, lure, and affiliate. So I thought it was like associate, fellow, maybe affiliate. And then, you could think chum, but I'm pretty sure chum goes with lure and bait. And fish. So that's things that you can catch fish with. I think these could be WNBA teams. Liberty, Storm. It's like the Dallas Wings. And the Sun, right? It's like the Connecticut Sun or something. So there's a Sun in the WNBA and the Suns in the NBA. This is like the Seattle Storm, and this is New York Liberty, I think. Do I know my WNBA teams? So if it's that, and if it's bait, chum, fly, and lure, you could have equate, relate, affiliate, and associate, which leaves legs, fly. All right. No, legs, horn, bow, or bow. And fellow. Yeah, we gotta figure out this, I think. This makes me think of foghorn, leghorn. Rainbow. Legs. Wine can have legs. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna go for reverse rainbow. This, I think, is probably blue. Yeah, okay. And then I feel pretty good about this. These 5, associate, equate, relate, affiliate, and fellow. The thing is, fellow is a noun. Associate and affiliate can be read as nouns, but neither equate nor relate can. Right? I mean, chum. But none of these other things can be used as fishing lures. I don't think. So I think we have to read associate, equate, relate, and affiliate as verbs, leaving fellow. I think it has to be this. Postdoctoral fellow? I mean, it could be something like this, I guess. Is that any better, though? I don't think so. So we've got to figure out what this is. Horn. These two are like music. Frog legs. Legs is interesting. Legs. It's like interesting that it's plural. Long legs, Longfellow, Longbow, and Longhorn. It's purple because it's a blank. It's like daddy long legs, you know? Longhorn like Texas, Longfellow like the poet, and Longbow. Alright. This has to be green, right? It's the first one I saw. And then these are all verbs. Relate, equate, associate, and affiliate. Alright. We did get there in the end. Although we could have reverse rainbowed it. But sometimes you just want to see what happens when you've removed some. Apparently it's playing 5 out of 5 difficulty. It's 98 skill. And yeah, this is hard to see. Horn, legs, fellow, and bow is a hard connection to make. Elements and mythical creatures. Okay. Right. It's also hard to see the WNBA teams if you don't know them. So I could see being left with the blue and the purple and not being quite sure how to associate them. Especially, you know, if you're not a basketball fan, if you're not from the US even. Even in the US, I don't know how well known WNBA teams are, although I know it's getting more popular. Yeah, associate, fellow, chum, and affiliate here. Seems like a reasonable misdirect. None of these blue ones can be, right? Yeah. I like when there's a misdirect that uses one from each, they say, but... Anyway, thanks for watching, thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing, and I'll see you tomorrow for a Momo Monday. See you then.